Hello, I am Blue. Welcome to my first video on my art channel. Sure, it's not the first video, but I mean it's not a YouTube short. Basically, I'm just going to be here talking about my painting that I made, and honestly, it is Suicidal Prevention Week, so this is actually really special to it. This ends on the 13th, but yeah, luckily it's only the 10th while I'm recording this. You can see me making a bottle of pills right here, and you see of course the wordings on the side. I'm just saying overall, don't have anyone feel like they're not loved or cared for, because that really does get people sad and stuff. And whenever they feel like they're not cared for. So try to remind people this week, maybe even after this week, that people, you matter, okay? You are still a good person. And that you shouldn't be sad. Just cheer up, I guess. Now, I did make this, I'm making a counter right here, but really this is just a sketch. Not much is important right here. The original video I was making was over 15 minutes long. But I couldn't really do it because, well, I'm not eligible for that on my YouTube channel yet, so I had to cut it down to 14 minutes 29 seconds. So yeah, anyways, I made a calendar here, I made a clock, and now I'm making a piece of paper that says remember to take pills at 3 a.m. Now I'm getting onto the painting. Now I picked yellow because, well, yellow is the color of happiness, but then the pencil that I used, the graphite, kind of changed the yellow. So that's really just saying that your yellow happiness isn't going to be as bright as it is naturally, because you're taking a bottle of pills. So if you think about it, you're giving yourself artificial happiness. It's not real. And it's normal to feel sad. It's normal to feel any of these emotions that you are feeling. Just if it gets too overwhelming and you don't know how to deal with it, then I advise you to please go seek out someone that you trust and ask them, hey, is it normal to be feeling this way? And they can tell you. Like, get a actual human's response about emotions. Don't just do it on the computer saying, is it normal to feel sad? Of course it is. And I know that having a therapist and having a doctor is good, but if they try to push you into having medicine, then I would say that's not very well of a doctor or therapist, because honestly, whenever you are taking medicine and getting medicine, especially if it's antidepressants, they're getting money and you're not feeling better. I said that exact same line in my other thing, but it sounded a lot better. So right here, I'm just drawing more depth, deeper shading, deeper anything. Basically making it darker, because whenever you're sad and you look around, doesn't it not seem like the world has gone a bit darker? And yeah, basically consider whenever you're sad, and I've been sad too, it seems like everything gone a bit darker. But if you try to seek out help, then the world will get brighter. In my other recordings, I said that if help isn't going to come as easily. You have to ask for it because not everyone can tell that you need it. So when you need help, try to grab that person's hand. Don't just not grab it. Grab that person's hand and let that friend, your true friend, pull you out of that dark area of yours. Because if you don't try to grab someone's hand to have them support you, you're going to drown deeper and deeper. You're going to get deeper into that ocean until you do something. Until you get your head above the surface of the water and ask for help. And I know it can be difficult to ask for help, especially if you don't want anyone to worry about you, but it's best to ask than just being in the dark and just sitting there thinking all these thoughts that you think that are normal to think. It's normal to have emotions. It's normal to feel whatever you're feeling. I felt a lot. And honestly, if I'm wrong about any of this that I'm saying, I would like you to actually tell me. Because I would like to listen to everybody's opinion on this matter. Anyways, again, I am adding some black shading, some blackness to it, because, well, whenever you said, everything seems dark and stuff. So that's basically what we're doing. Now I'm just painting in the white. So if you're listening to this and you're going through a tough time, I just want to say that you're doing your best and you're going to make it. It may not be today, it may not be next month, or maybe not next year, but if you keep trying every single day your hardest to basically just feel better, then you will start to feel better. And you'll know it too whenever you feel it. And I know it's hard to actually feel better. So honestly, I advise you to try something new. Try painting how I am doing. Try playing a cool game. Try doing something that you've been wanting to do, but never got the chance to do because you were busy. Just try anything to make yourself feel happy. And this may take a while, but again, if you keep trying, eventually you will feel better. Anyways, painting the little pills yellow. Just read the things on the side, and honestly those are all true. Just hang in there, I swear things will get better. Keep trying, you're doing just fine. You are important. Please ask for help. It's normal to ask. You matter, and honestly just please spread the word you matter to the world of everyone. Tell everyone that they matter. Because honestly, I don't know if I've already said this, but knowing that you, or feeling like you don't matter is always the worst feeling. So you just saw me adding the yellow to the paper. That's to represent that they are old. And right here I'm writing the care to everything, but care is in quotations because honestly, pills aren't the care to anything. Sure, they can help for a little bit, but do you really want to take pills for the rest of your life for feeling normal, I guess? And I don't know exactly what happens or why you're taking those, but honestly, if you're making yourself have artificial happiness, it isn't really the best because you're reminding yourself that you ain't truly happy and that it's fake. Anyway, right here you see me adding some smiley faces to only some of the pills, and that's really just to represent saying that only some pills will make you happy while the others will make you feel empty. And I drew a clock here to represent time, like the time you got, you should spend it well as you got it on Earth. And then here you see me drawing or writing get stronger dose. That literally means what it means, get a stronger dose. And then now I'm working on the calendar right here. If I can draw deeper lines, I guess, darker lines. And if I can make a line straight, anyways, I'll talk more whenever I'll start writing things. Okay, so on the calendar you'll see me drawing smiley faces and sad faces. That's to represent whenever the pills are working that day, and I feel like pills will work for the first few days, and then the first few weeks, I guess. But then it will start to feel like nothing. Like you'll take them, but then you'll still feel sad. And yeah, basically overall, this painting is about someone who overdosed on pills, and basically they are dead for a long time, so the paper became yellow, and yeah. But yeah, I'm drawing sad faces because that's whenever the pills aren't working fully, and smiley faces are for whenever the pills are working. And honestly, I heard that last few days on before someone commits suicide is just them being happy. So the last days I put smiley faces because, well, they're going to kill themselves. But honestly, that is not the answer. This person could have gotten help if they seek out for it. And honestly, I'm here to say suicide can be prevented in many ways. You don't have to just end it there. You can keep continuing the show. And this is the end. Bye bye.